everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Janet, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content, and make sure that you're hitting that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you when I upload. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back to my channel. Alright you guys, today is going to be measurement day. I'm going to share my measurements with you. I'm going to share my weigh-in with you as well too, and I'm going to be sharing with you what my plans are going into February. I'm recording this on Friday, January 29th. I plan on starting this February 1st. February 1st is a Monday, which is awesome, but I wanted to get this video up and loaded for you guys on a Sunday. Okay, so if you did the January challenge with me, let me know down below how well you did and how much you lost. January was really hard for me. I'll be 100% honest. I was kind of like up and down with my weight, and I really struggled just because of Christmas time, I think. That's the only thing that I can kind of compare it to as far as having those 3 days of a cheat meal, I'll be honest. And it was really hard for me to get on track. I was eating more calories than I should, and mostly I was on keto. It was about half and half, maybe. Like I would indulge in like some crackers or something like that that was non-keto, because I think those days off keto just kind of threw me for a loop. I've always said that weight loss is mind over matter, and I don't think my head was in the game in January, and it's really been a struggle. So I have made up my mind. That is it. I am getting back on track, and mind over matter. My mind is set on having a successful February and losing this water weight, weight gain, whatever you want to call it. So let's get started. So let's get started on our weight. Actually, I'm going to start with our weigh-in. I weighed in this morning at 142.4, so that is up from my goal weight. I like to be around 133, 135. So it is up a few pounds. I started out at 144 a few days after Christmas. I went down to 138, and now I'm 142.4, you guys. So I've got my head in the game. I want to get back down to my goal maintenance. I just feel so much better. I want to feel lighter. I want to feel leaner, and it's just time. You know, I've kind of like had my fun, I guess you would say, but I want to get back on track, you guys. So let's start with our measurements. And I will put my measurements up on the screen. I did my measurements before Christmas. I haven't done them since. So I will put those measurements up on the screen. We are going to do my waist first. And I believe my waist was at 28 inches before Christmas. So let's see what it is now, you guys. The good thing is that all my clothes are still fitting the same way. They're a little snug, but at least they're still all fitting, you know what I mean? Whether this is like water weight or weight gain, I don't know, but I always measure my waist in the most narrowest part. So let's see what the damage is. 31 inches, you guys. All right, so that is my waist measurement is 31. So I am up 3 inches in my waist. So that's the kind of the most area that I'm concerned, because I do feel like the bloatiness, the weight gain, water weight, whatever you want to call it, right? So we'll start with that. Next, I'm going to do my hips. So I always do the widest part of my hips. My hips are a 39. I believe before Christmas, I think they were, I want to say like a 35 or a 34. All right, so that is my my hip measurement. And next, let's do my thigh. I usually take the widest part of my thigh. And my thigh is 20, and I believe it was 18 and a half was my thigh measurement prior to Christmas. So, okay, so it looks like I've kind of gained inches actually all over. All right, guys, I'm just gonna do like a body update in a bathing suit just so that I can compare pictures as the weeks go on. I think it's just gonna be a little bit easier. So, here we go. This is the start. From the side, and the back. All right, that is it, you guys. I took my measurements and everything like that. All right, you guys, that's the damage. So it looks like I've gained probably about 5 or 6 inches overall. That doesn't make me too happy, I'll be honest. I didn't even like do those measurements prior to recording this. So yeah, we'll be able to see. I think I'm going to make this a weekly series. I'm going to film it on a Friday. I'm going to do my weigh-in and do my measurements and post it on a Sunday. Either that, or else I'll post it, like do the weigh-ins on a Friday and do my measurements and then post the video on the Friday. I'll see how it works out, but I want to do this as a weekly series for the month of February. Like I said, I want to get back on track and I want to do this, right? So my goal going into February, I have a few of them. One is to stay under 20 net carbs. That's what I was doing my whole keto journey to lose 107 pounds. I was staying under 20 net carbs. I want to stay away from the sugar alcohols. I've been having a lot of treats, including the Quest cookies, the keto chocolate bars, the Built bars, like all these treats that I've been having, and I feel like it's just making me feel bloated and not like the water weight. And I just want to incorporate like more of the whole foods as when I started. So that's another goal, is to stay away from the sugar alcohols. And another goal is I want to increase my water. I have still been drinking water, but I need to drink more. So before I would finish, like I would do 2 or 3 liters a day. Right now I probably do about a liter and a half, I would say, on an average day. So I want to incorporate having more water. I feel like it's so important, especially right now with the water weight that I'm probably carrying. And I just want to do that on a daily basis. So that is going to be my goal, at least 2 liters a day, if not 3 liters a day. I also want to start walking. So I was walking when I was losing, when I reached my goal and we went into fall and winter here in Canada, I stopped walking and I want to get back into it. Me and Aries, my Labradoodle dog, we were walking every day. Well, I shouldn't say every day, but definitely like 5 times a week I was walking, and we would walk 5 kilometers a day. And I enjoyed it. Aries enjoyed it so much, and I just want to get back to that, and it makes him so happy when I walk him, and it's our little time together. So I want to get back into walking as well. And my last thing is that I want to get back into logging my meals every day. You know what? I tell all you guys to be doing this stuff, and I need to listen to my own suggestions, because that's what happens, right? Is do as I say, not as I do, right? I gotta get out of that mindset. And like I've mentioned in my last video, if you guys haven't watched it, I will link that video here. It's the things that they don't tell you when you get to goal weight, and it's not all easy, and it's still difficult. Finding that balance, staying on track, logging everything, logging your calories. Like, it's something that is going to be a forever thing. I've said that in that video, and you know, I just hate facing the truth with that. But you know what? That's okay, because if that's what we need to do in order to be successful in our weight loss journey, then that's what I'm willing to do. And I have to keep reminding myself that I can't get complacent with my diet. And keto makes me feel the best that I have ever felt. I've done Weight Watchers, I've done the Atkins, I've watched my calories, I've increased my carbs and did weightlifting. I've done all of the things, and keto makes me feel absolutely on top of the world. It does. It really, really does. I know it's hard for some people to believe that have never tried keto, but it really does. It makes me feel absolutely wonderful every day. I get enough sleep, I feel energetic, I feel light, I feel lean, and I want to get back to that. So that's my plan going into February, you guys. And the one thing that I'm really good at, and that I have been good at for January, is the meal prepping and the meal planning. I've been really good at that in January. I just feel like I was eating too many calories. I wasn't really intermittent fasting. All right, you guys, sorry. My camera died, so I'm just gonna film the rest of this on my cell phone. But like I was saying, I feel like I was doing really, really good with the meal prepping and planning. All the meal preps that I did for you guys and the meal plans that I wrote out for you guys for the month of January, I will link that playlist here if you guys still need ideas for meal ideas and meal prepping. It was a series that I did in January. If you're new here as well too, has some really, really good ideas with good, clean keto foods and recipes. But I did do that, you know what I mean? And I did follow that and make all of those meals and eat all those meals. It's just that I was adding in like more so, or having more than I should have, right? And I'll be honest, I was eating non-keto foods as well too, right? Like I was having some crackers. Jimmy is on this like those Ritz Bits kick. I was having a few of those. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily going fast food and eating out all the time. It was just like a little bit here and there, right? And that kicks me out of ketosis. And I was getting frustrated with seeing that I wasn't in ketosis when I was on track and when I was eating so good for 5 days and not seeing that I was in ketosis. You guys know how frustrated that I got not seeing those numbers, and that's why I stopped doing those numbers. But when I stopped doing those numbers, you guys, then I thought, well, it really doesn't matter that I'm not in ketosis, because then I can just have a few crackers then, because, you know, I'm not going to feel discouraged when I don't see that I'm in ketosis. I don't know. You know what? It's funny what your brain thinks. I'm telling you. I'm hoping that I don't just feel this way, and I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to get across. And it's very, very hard, and it's frustrating, and, you know, it's just draining almost, right? It's just draining to know that you have to keep on track every day, every meal for the rest of your life, okay? And I think that's what kind of discouraged me in the first place, because I enjoyed those 3 days at Christmas time. I really did. I enjoyed it. But then I realized that I can't eat that way, and I can't even have like 3 days off, because then it goes into this whole roller coaster. So anyways, I feel like sometimes you guys are my therapists, maybe sometimes, right? Do you guys feel that way with some of the rants that I go on and some of the things that I talk to you guys about? But I love this community. You guys are so nice and have such positive comments for me and such encouraging comments for me. I know that most of the time I'm the one encouraging you guys, but I'm really struggling, you guys. And I just wanted to make this video so that I'm 100% transparent. I wanted to share my weight with you. I wanted to share my measurements and how I'm feeling. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat everything and say that maintenance is great. I'm on track every meal of every day. It's not like that. It's not like that. And, you know, I am struggling still. And I just enjoy talking to you guys, because I know you guys understand the highs and the lows of weight loss. I had highs and lows like this when I was losing, and it still continues even in the maintenance phase. And that's one thing as well too, that one of those things that they don't tell you, right? But I am determined to stay in my maintenance, and I don't want to do all that hard work to lose, like to gain and lose 100 pounds again, because it takes a long time. And you know, I know I can do this. I know that I can do this. I've done it many times before, and it's just a mental state of mind. I think winter here in Canada, you know what I mean? It's snowy, it's icy. It gets dark, like it stays dark until probably 9 o'clock in the morning, and it starts getting dark at 4 o'clock at night. Like I have my ring light on right now, and you know what I mean? It's, I don't know, 4:30 or something. So all those factors, you know, I don't want to use it as excuses, but it's just a lot of factors that kind of combined all at the same time. You know, Christmas, not walking, weather, you know what I mean? It's just like everything happens at once, and then you get overwhelmed, and you kind of fall off the rails, right? So thanks you guys for listening to me with this little rant. I appreciate you guys so much, and I thank all of you for being here. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. This YouTube channel has actually been very therapeutic for me in more ways than one. I get to help a lot of people in my encouraging videos, but then I do have some videos that I need your guys' help and need that encouragement too, right? We can't always be 100% that inspiring, motivating, and encouraging person all the time, right? I have my days, and you know, I've just been having a lot of those days more so than maybe my encouraging days. So, but I'm going to turn that around. And the good thing is that you're in charge of your own feelings and you're in charge of what you can do. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to turn this all around. And, you know, I think it's going to be a really, really good start for me. And being honest with myself, being honest with my subscribers. And, you know, already I feel like a big weight has been lifted off. I don't feel like a failure. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do not feel like a failure. I just feel that it's a struggle, right? And you guys know that, you know, whatever point you are at in your weight loss journey, if you haven't started, if you're halfway through or if you're at goal, it's a struggle at any point in your journey, right? There's highs and lows, and we just got to get through it and keep that mindset. Mind over matter, you guys. I have that tattoo. I have that tattoo right here. And I want everybody to remember that. And that's why I got that tattoo, was to remind myself that it's mind over matter. I also got this tattoo, which is 240 in Roman numerals. And that's a reminder as well too where I started. And that's what keeps me going with those two tattoos. You know, they're visible for me, so I can look at them every day and I can tell my story, because there's a lot of people that will ask, you know, what these Roman numerals are, and I can explain my story. And I love sharing my story. And, you know, I'm here for you guys, just like you guys are here for me. So thank you so much, you guys. And let's get started in February and let's do this together. And man, I will have another update for you guys in a week's time, and we will see where I'm at. I will be sharing a lot more of my meals, what I'm eating every day. I'm going to start doing that as well too, because you guys really seem to enjoy those videos. So I'm going to kind of be sharing a lot more as far as my daily life and what I go through, like my walks, my eating, my measurements, my weight, and things like that. So hopefully you guys are excited for this little series that I just decided to start. And if you fell off the rails or wherever you're at in January, just get back on. And you know what? February, we can do this. All right. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button, you guys. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.